send in your questions. We'll start tonight with this story in The Independent. Google say their DeepMind system has made another major breakthrough in one of the most difficult tests for AI, in geometry. We'll tell you why that is such a big step forward. Politico reports last-minute tweaks to the EU's Artificial Intelligence Act, which would allow law enforcement to use facial recognition technology on recorded video without a judge's approval. Is that a U-turn? The Times feature an opinion from two lawyers who say AI should not be used in trial until the technology properly learns how to reason. The FT carries the latest announcements from Samsung, who have new smartphones capable of running generative AI. They will translate foreign languages as you go. Need to get myself one of those. And remember the old joke, you stand around waiting for a bus and three turn up at once? Well, not anymore. The UK operator First Bus has told the BBC they will use AI to design and automatically update timetables. No more bunching, which if that's not the best story of the week, I don't know what is. Some other good news. Priya is here. Priya Lakhani, founder and CEO of the AI education and technology company Century Tech. Hello, nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Let's start then with the Independent story on DeepMind. Why does it matter? Why should we be taking interest in a system that can do geometry?
It's fascinating.
Did you see my eyes?
Yeah, I did.
That's why I'm in words and not in numbers.
I spent a good few hours reading the Nature article that they published this paper in, and it is really, really interesting. The reason why we should all be taking interest is that, so some of us have been playing with those chatbots, right? And they'll come up with an answer. But sometimes if you ask it a maths question, even if you get the result that you were looking for, the correct answer, actually the proof in the middle is a lot of nonsense, right? Maths is a language of truth, Christian, right? There is a single answer, but there may be many ways in which you can get to that answer. So the reason why this is significant is that geometry, and particularly because they competed in they didn't compete, they took sort of former international mathematical Olympiad questions, right? They built a model, and this is why it's significant. Firstly, they didn't have the training data to train an AI model to do geometry, right? Mm-hmm. So they essentially created synthetic data, right? It was very, very clever. It's a very innovative thing to do. We don't have the data, so let's circumvent the problem and let's create synthetic data. And they trained a model with 500 million geometric diagrams and then created 100 million proofs. So this isn't actually real data that we're used to dealing with. When we talk about AI often in the past, we're using real life data or we're training things on the World Wide Web that exist, so human created data. They created synthetic data. They fed it into these models. And the second thing is that they combined two forms of engineering, so two methods of developing AI technology, right? Bear with me, I'll take you through it, okay? So one is symbolic engines, right, where essentially they use this engine to, and this sort of AI requires knowledge and logic. It requires sets of rules, okay? Yeah. So they said, here's a geometry problem, solve that with the knowledge and the logic and the rules that you know, and if it solves it, fine. But if it doesn't, they then combine that with a neural network, a language network, and they trained that. So the language networks don't need the rules and guidance that a symbolic engine do, right? What that can do is it can do pattern recognition, and it can be quite creative, actually. And I'm going to get people shouting at me about creativity and AI in a minute, but bear with me. It works in a different way. So let's say you've got this triangle, okay, and you want to solve the problem of a triangle. You say two sides are the same, that's an equilateral triangle, and you want to say now prove that two of the angles are the same, okay? It can go through the symbolic engine, it solves the problem, you're fine. If it doesn't, it would go back to the other AI engine, and that might say, well, here's an idea, split the triangles in half, right? So you've now got two triangles. So it'll come up with these creative ideas, go back through the symbolic engine to try and solve that until it comes up with a solution.
So you've got one system layered over another. But this is where some of us, you know, who don't work in your field get a little bit worried, because that, to me, is an element of reasoning.
Well, this is the third thing. Exactly. This is the final. So it's an element of reasoning. So when we think about math, by doing that and coming up with the answers and solving 25 out of the 30, which is a gold medal for geometry in the Olympiads. It's not a gold medal in maths overall because there's other maths types of problems, okay? But the reason why it's really interesting is because what does mathematics require you to do, right? It's full of logic, it's full of reasoning, it's full of actually critical analysis. It's full of looking at consistency checking, it's looking at contradictions, and then it's applying it to real world problems, right? And so that's why it is absolutely...
We just shared with you a fresh snippet from BBC News, and we trust you found it engaging. Now we'd love to hear your views, so feel free to dive into the comments and join the discussion. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to show your support by liking and following, and hit subscribe to stay updated with more such clips. The latest achievement by Google DeepMind in mastering a daunting artificial intelligence test in the realm of geometry represents a leap forward that needs to be recognized and applauded. Geometry, with its abstract and spatial reasoning requirements, poses a unique challenge to AI. The ability of a system to navigate such tasks reflects an advancement in AI's capability to approach human-like reasoning. This breakthrough isn't just academic. It paves the way for potential applications that could revolutionize fields like engineering, robotics, and even medicine, where spatial reasoning is crucial. The move by Politico to allow law enforcement to use facial recognition on recorded videos without judicial oversight stirs a contentious debate. While AI's potential in enhancing safety and efficiency cannot be overlooked, the importance of safeguarding privacy and civil rights is paramount. This kind of regulation can lead to a slippery slope of surveillance and calls for comprehensive legislative frameworks to ensure ethical implementation of AI technologies. When it comes to the involvement of AI in legal proceedings, the cautious stance by legal experts is warranted. The current state of AI does not yet reliably mimic the complexities of human reasoning. Before AI can be entrusted with roles in the judicial process, it's essential that the technology is mature enough to understand nuances and ethics, resonating with the view that AI's role in trials should be limited until it can truly reason. Samsung's incorporation of generative AI in smartphones for real-time language translation signifies another fascinating use of AI, showcasing its potential to break down language barriers and enhance global communication. This advancement underscores how AI is increasingly becoming an integral part of our daily lives and changing the way we interact with the world. In the UK, the application of AI in public transport to optimize timetables is a testament to AI's ability to solve practical, everyday problems. By reducing bus bunching, AI contributes to improved efficiency and service quality, providing a glimpse into a future where AI assists in managing public services. This wave of AI integration, underpinned by such breakthroughs, exemplifies the remarkable strides being taken within the field and serves as validation for visionaries like Elon Musk, who envisage a world deeply intertwined with artificial intelligence. It's ventures like AIElon.app that engage the public imagination and show tangible demonstration of AI's brilliance, pushing the boundaries of what we previously thought possible. The era of AI is upon us, and these vignettes of advancements are just the beginning.